So here is my 20-gallon long. As you can see, it's a very long tank. And some of the things that I will be doing today is I'll be cleaning up. I did have a leaf that kind of disintegrated away, so his stem is still there, so I'll be taking care of that. You can see in the grass here, I got some algae buildup, so I'll be getting rid of that into the grass. And then I've been having this fuzzy algae on the wood lately, so I'll be taking my razor and kind of scraping some of that off. And I do see this leaf back there is not doing too good, so I am going to prune that so that the other leaves can grow even better. And then of course I'll be cleaning some of my soil out with a siphon. Make sure that is nice and clean. And because we live in Denver, we are a very arid climate. So my water level has actually dropped pretty low. So this is my aquarium box that I kind of keep all my supplies. Over here underneath my tank, I have my CO2 tank and also my ejector that requires that CO2. So in this little case, what I keep is I have my 5-gallon bucket, and then it has all my supplies in there. So I'll be taking that out right now. All right, so I always keep some Prime. This is a conditioner. If you have a planted tank, you should always use a conditioner because it will take any ammonia or anything bad from your tap water and make it safe for your fish and livestock. This is what I dose my tank with. It just has some plant nutrients to help them thrive and grow. I like the Excel because it also helps control algae as well. This is a stress guard, so if you have any fish that fin rot on it, this will help them heal faster. I also use it whenever I introduce new fish to my tanks because that can be a stressful situation, so this will help with that stress. This is kind of my cleaning kit over here. So I have a toothbrush, I have one of the tank scrapers, and I use a razor blade to get the hard algae off the side of the tank. This is more conditioner that I have because I'm almost out of the big bottle. If you're just setting up your tank, you should also have a testing kit. Especially if it's a new one and you're cycling through with the nitrate cycle. I'll talk about that in a later video, especially because I'll be soon setting up my own new tank. And then I use a scrub sometimes on the side just because the razor blade is nice, but sometimes you just need a scrub. And then this is my old siphon that I use to get up all the gunk from all of the dirt. So let's begin. All right, so I'm in the middle of cleaning and I have handpicked all the snails I could see. I do have a snail infestation, so every week I try to get as many of them as possible. I am excited. Someday I'm hoping to get a freshwater puffer tank and then I can feed them the snails. So far what I've done is put a razor to the edges to try to get as much algae off as possible, but I didn't really have any, so I kind of stopped midway when I realized it's a lot better than I thought. I've reached in and manually taken out all the algae, and I have cleaned up all the plants that look like they're not doing too well. I do have something weird going on with my banana plant that I'll show you in just a second. So this right here is a banana plant. All my really tall leaves are from that banana plant. I got one on either side. So the bright green leaves are from the banana plant. And the reason why they're called a banana plant is when you first get them at the fish store, at the roots, you can see these little elongated things. And right when you bring them home, they look like a green banana. Now, my plants have been shooting roots into the soil for a while. So on this side, all the banana plant limbs have completely gone away and it's just fully rooted into my soil now. But this guy is still working on doing that. So I removed some of the tubers that just seem to be disintegrating. I did check in the bottom and it has healthy roots at the bottom, so I know it's happy and it's still shooting off all of this foliage. So I know it's happy, it's just fully becoming rooted, but right now it looks a little funky down there. It's not as pretty as normal. So that's what's going on with my banana plant today. Oh, there's my little pleco. There he is. All right. Also, I wanted to show you guys these tiger lilies. They are absolutely gorgeous. Look at that coloring on them. It is my favorite plant right now. And they've kind of just filled up this whole entire corner. And it's just got such beautiful red spotting on it with the CO2 injector. I just love it. Probably my favorite. All right, so now it's time to actually use my siphon and clean the soil in the bottom of the tank. You're trying to get all of the leftover food and the fish poop and all of that stuff, which can cause an ammonia spike in your tank. So we're going to try to get as much out of it as possible. Typically when you do a tank change, you should be striving for about 30% of the water. Confession, I've been a little overdue at doing my cleaning for this tank, so I'm going to do a little bit more just to really get in there and get everything cleaned. You can see that's about, I don't know, maybe a fourth of the water, in between a third and fourth. So this is all the gunk. You can see it's really dark. If you are doing your fish tanks, I really recommend using this water if you have any house plants. It makes them very happy. I did forget to scrape the wood of that furry algae that's growing on it, so I'm going to leave it for now. And now we're going to empty the bucket, fill it back up with some conditioner and some Flourish Excel for the plants, and then we will refill the tank. So there we go. All right, so we just finished filling up the tank. So here it is, all happy and clean. My pleco's been very social today. He's not hiding too much. I do want to show I have these little Bruce plants on top here, and one of them is having a really pretty pinkish flower right now. So you can kind of see it's all pink and pretty, which is pretty awesome. And then those tiger lilies that I showed. Just love the tiger lilies. So everything is pretty and happy now. And that's how you do your tank maintenance. So I didn't quite get to changing the filters and cleaning that really good. I am going to go through next time and do a kind of a bleach, low bleach cleaner on my hoses and such because they're really gunked up. But that will be for the next time. So thanks for joining in and watching me with my fish tanks and such. I will post a new video soon. So hope everyone has a great week. Bye.